So it seems that even with corporate media being granted their wish and having their establishment candidate being the president-elect of the United States, soon to be president of the United States, their vitriol for Bernie Sanders has not quailed one bit, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And I don't know why I expected it to go anywhere. So Stephanie Rule, establishment media pundit for NBC News, had something interesting to say to Bernie Sanders. Let's take a listen, and then we'll discuss it.
Senator, I'm not agreeing with you fundamentally, but I want to talk to you practically. You've been the lead sponsor of 422 bills during your 30 years in Congress, but only 7 of them have become law. Given that record and how dire things are, as you just laid out, do you need to find another lane or take a different approach here?
I don't think.
Wow. Senator, you've sponsored 422 bills in your career, and only 7 have become law. Do you need to find another lane or take a different approach here? Guys, look at her face. Look at how she's talking to him as if he's some child. Just listen to her tone as she speaks to the Senator Bernie Sanders. He gets absolutely zero respect from these people. Zero respect. And it's as if he needs to earn their kind words. It's as if he's done something wrong. I genuinely don't understand. So before I get into this, I want to read out a tweet from David Sirota that I thought was really good. He says, literally every single person in politics and media knows that the name on a bill metric of evaluation is horseshit in the legislative process involving amendments and getting stuff written into underlying bills. So Stephanie is being deliberately, calculatedly, and maliciously deceptive. And he's entirely right. But before we really unpack this, let's talk about what Bernie did do. Let's talk about the little things that he did do, right? So first and foremost, Bernie helped write Obamacare. The shit that Biden, Obama, and every other corporate centrist Democrat pumps up so much, he helped write it. Now, of course, the Bernie side of things, Bernie supporters, people that are just progressive in general, leftists, we want universal health care. We support Medicare for all. But with, being surrounded by corporate ghouls, which is what this woman is right here, and all the fucking sellouts to the big pharma and all the health insurance companies, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that the way things are. So he settled and he said, well, I'll improve people's lives for the moment. And he helped write Obamacare. Now, what else did the man that you said didn't do anything and needs to find a different approach do? Let's just go down the list. So this is from Bernie Sanders' policy advisor. I screenshotted this a while back. So Bernie provided 9 million more Americans with primary health care, 2 million more with dental care, and 860,000 with mental health services through a $12.5 billion expansion in community health centers. He raised the wages of 350,000 Amazon workers to at least $15 an hour, increasing the wages of over 60,000 Disney workers to at least $15 an hour, restoring $320 million in pension benefits to 130,000 IBM workers. 7 states and over 40 cities passed $15 an hour minimum wage laws. Passage of veterans legislation with John McCain providing $5 billion to hire more doctors and nurses at the VA. There's your bipartisanship, you fucking hacks. Passage of the first and only adult of Federal Reserve in 2010. Passage of the National Affordable Housing Trust Fund Act, preventing Social Security cuts to seniors and disabled veterans. Who wants Social Security cuts? Oh, that's right, Joe Biden and Barack Obama. The grand bargain, does it ring a bell? He might try to do it when he gets in office. All they talk about is bipartisanship. There's your fucking bipartisanship. Let's give the Republicans everything they want. But wait, the Democrats want it too. Let's move on. Passing more roll call amendments than anyone in Republican Congress. I mean, it goes on. Passage of a legislation ending involvement in the Saudi-led war in Yemen. I believe he worked with Rand Paul on that. But guess what? Donald Trump vetoed it. Donald Trump vetoed it. Guys, these people, they aren't honest actors. They're ghouls, and they're just very malignant individuals. And the disdain that they have for this man that just simply wants to improve the lives of American people. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. She would never berate the likes of Barack Obama in the manner that she just berated Bernie Sanders there. This is the same woman. I remember back in the day, like it was a while back, but like a month ago maybe, before the election, Joe Biden said something to the effect of, I can't remember specifically what he said, but he said something like He said he's fighting for the people in Scranton, not for the people that are, I can't remember the neighborhood that he specified, but he said he's fighting for the people in Scranton, not for the people that are in this richer area, which name I can't remember at the moment. And she got upset. This same woman got upset because he supposedly took shots at the rich. And she was like, this isn't how you get people to vote for you. What the fuck are you talking about? Half the people in this country live paycheck to paycheck. What the fuck are you talking about? Millions of people have lost their jobs, healthcare, struggling. 25,000 people line up in food lines in Texas. What are you talking about? See, this is the nonsense. And I guarantee you this woman here, she probably is wondering why Bernie isn't supporting the new stimulus bill, the $908 billion bill that has all the liability for corporations and no direct stimulus to the people, right? Bipartisanship, though. Man, I hate these people. I really do. And this is supposed to be left media here. This is supposed to be left-wing media. You know, the right wings, the conservatives, they have their Fox News. And then the even further right people that are currently fleeing Fox News and go to One America News Network and the like. Lefties, we don't have any kind of viable media out there except for independent media. YouTubers, political commentators, live streamers. That's all we have. We don't have anybody representing us in that world. It just doesn't exist for us. And it's so saddening and so ridiculous. And the general watcher, the person that doesn't really know about these things, they'll watch that and they'll go, oh, well, why the fuck wow, Bernie's been in Congress as long as he hasn't done anything. They don't know the facts that I just read out to you. And she's damn sure not going to tell them. Man, this really grinds my gears. Like, man. Wow. Why haven't you done more? Do you need to look for a different route? Do you need to try something different? It's amazing that he's done the things that he's done, being surrounded by people in a government that are owned by corporations and big businesses. Raytheon, Boeing, Halliburton, Honeywell. List goes on. Military industrial complex. The Pentagon. It's amazing that he's done the things that he's done. Do you guys remember when Bernie dropped out of the primary? Well, before he dropped out, everybody's like, oh, Bernie, you're sick. Why won't you drop out? You're not going to win. Go ahead and drop out. What are you doing? They did the same thing in 2016. And then when Hillary lost, they blamed him for the election. But I'm talking about in 2020. And then he finally dropped out and he was a fucking hero. Oh, Bernie, the pioneer. Elizabeth Warren, all these people coming out talking good about him after they have been trashing him for months. Oh, I remember when Joe Biden when Bernie endorsed Joe Biden, not to his face, but they were both on screen at the same time. I remember watching it. And he endorsed Joe Biden, and Joe Biden like he was about to fucking shed a tear, like he's about to cry or some shit. And then what does he do? In the debate with Donald Trump, I defeated the socialist. I crushed him. The only good thing, the only thing that Democrats are good at is giving the Republicans what they want. They think that this centrism way of going about politics is the way to do it. They think that that's how you win, by giving the people that you're supposed to be fighting against everything that they ask for. That's what these Democrats believe. And they couldn't be any more wrong than that. The people have shown us time and time again that they like populism and they crave it and they need it, especially in a time like right now. And sick fucks like Stephanie Rule that come at people like Senator Sanders for trying to provide economic relief to Americans and publicly attacking his record for no reason whatsoever, doesn't get it, and I don't think that they ever will.